Right. Here we go. Here we go. Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Silver Division Sim Top race. So in the chat or in the description, I did write race 5, but it's actually race 6. My apologies. I'll fix that in post for everyone watching afterwards. But yes, welcome to round 6. It's Singapore, and it's gonna be fun. We obviously gold races straight after, or silver races straight after gold. So we had a great race here yesterday. Actually, it was very fun, very competitive.
Some of us did.
Well, some of
You
us did.
kind
Yeah,
of.
yeah. Well, listen, it was a bloodbath, but that's good. Always good fun. So, anyway, welcome everyone. And of course, I'm joined by another cold driver in Ferrari, aka Cody. And yes, we're gonna get right into it. We're actually getting on, going very quickly this time because we're just going very quickly this time.
I think it's the quickest we've actually loaded in.
A lot of everyone was ready for it to go this time, and then we're off. So, yeah. Welcome. It's gonna be fun. Obviously, Cody, when we get in right before quali starts, Cody will give us a lovely rundown on the track and what to look for during the race, and then we will go into quali and stuff like that, and we'll give you guys a good rundown. But yes, that's it for now, I suppose. Ready to go?
Yeah, and I'll just give it 20 seconds to load in to do the whole.
Yeah, everyone in the YouTube, obviously, welcome, of course. Thank you for joining us, and then obviously everyone in Cody's Twitch stream, thank you for joining us. It's gonna be fun.
I've got Arkman at the moment.
Of course, Arkman, the traitor. Supposed to be my teammate, but whatever. Actually, we swapped him out. But yes, of course, the usual people are here in chat. Hello, everyone. We've got Kufta again. You better do good again, Kufta. Kufta's Seba, isn't he? Anyway, sorry, Cody. Tell us about this track. It's time for you to tell us about the track.
Singapore is obviously home to the Marina Bay circuit. The track is 5.06 kilometers or 3.1 miles long. The track is made up of 19 turns, 12 to the left and 7 to the right, meaning it is an anti-clockwise circuit. So it's one of the few on the calendar that we in Silver in SimTop actually race on, because most of them are clockwise. The race distance is actually 31 laps. So all 19 drivers, should I say, we're hoping to complete all 31 whilst keeping all 4 wheels attached to their car. So the race distance will be 157 kilometers or 97 miles long. And as I said, all drivers will be looking to hopefully come out of turn 1 alive. As there are many opportunistic points for overtaking. Obviously, down to turn 1, if you can get a good exit out of the final corner, obviously with it being such a quick corner, you don't want to spin out because there's no margin for error because there's a concrete wall there. But this track does actually have 4 DRS zones, so it is equal to having the most on a single track at once. So yeah, turn 1 is high overtaking zone. So is turn 7. So through that first DRS zone, if you can get a good run out of turn 5, then you should get a lovely slipstream as well as DRS if you are within that magic 1 second. To be heavy on the braking point and then basically keeping that lead that you can hopefully get all the way through sector 2 and into the sector 3 where there's 2 more DRS zones before you hit the final corner.
Right, well there you go. Quali is done. We'll give you a brief rundown of what we have. We've got
Koof wanted Koof to do well.
I wanted Koof to do well, but I forgot he's no longer in Sauber, so Koof, could you do badly from now on? Thank you, Koof. Darkside. This Darkside is a name I don't recognize, but he was only here once before. Darkside, very good P2. You've got Levish, our championship leader, P3. Euros, who's very strong. Felix, Killercorn. Amanda, there's another person who's new. The AA Menace pack. I think this person is brand new.
speaking of the reserves, we do have 3 reserves.
Yes,
but
we've got
Cinema, who is reserve, is a regular reserve.
Dark Side. We've got Menace Pack, who is new. I think he's new. I don't recognize his name.
Yeah, he's never been in here before, unless he has, and he's changed his name for some reason. I don't know.
One of my
it's raining.
Oh, I was just about to say
this
that.
Is going to be an interesting
Someone
one.
In YouTube
okay.
did say rain ? Before quality.
Oh
started.
Yeah, I forgot.
I was gonna mention it. I was gonna mention it, but I thought you would be done before it ended. But yes, it is going to rain. Now we did not have rain, and we had 7 DNFs. So Silver Division is going to have rain. I have a feeling we're going to have a lot more than 7 going into this. Wow.
Yeah, so this is actually the second time we've been at Singapore in SimTop. Obviously, round in the inaugural season, it was a short one, but we did actually go to Singapore.
Yeah.
And in that race, we had 6 DNFs and 4 did not start.
Yeah.
But as I jumped to the lights, it's 19 drivers on the grid, and it's like, away we go.
And
it's going to be a slow start because it's wet.
Yeah,
but...
gold drivers, we have actually not done Singapore in the wet, so the Silver Divisions, a lot of people trying to sneak up the inside, a little bit of contact. Nobody's really lost it yet. As I say that, Ferrari getting loose. Who was that? Manda. He's recovered. Williams got loose.
Oh my god.
The wall.
I don't know what's going on further back, but the Sauber had an awful start, dropping positions left, right.
A lot of contact. It's a big squeeze. It's very slippery. Oh my god, it's very slippery. A lot of people getting quite loose, actually.
But everyone did make it out of turn 1.
So it does appear that it is Inters, although there's no dry line, so it might be just on the edge of Inters and wets. That's why everyone is really struggling. A lot of people running wide in that corner.
It's definitely hard to stop in these conditions. Obviously, Inters are better than wet, but still.
Darkside actually made the move at some point to get into the lead. Oh, Polaris I think has got caught up somewhere in a big collision because he's slowed way down.
McLaren goes wide in sector 2.
Okay, we're going to keep on
Levish, obviously championship leader.
Yeah, we're going to try to keep on it. Levish dropped into 9th from P3. He's struggling. Oh, that's a scary corner to be going side by side, and even in the dry and especially in the wet. No DNFs technically though, so this has actually been a great drive. The only person really hurt badly is Polaris. He's quite off the back, but a lot of people have damage and even more damage. I think Levish just went into the wall there.
Yeah, Levish tried to go around the outside of Akala, but Akala slammed the door on him.
Levish no damage though, so we're gonna try and move our way back up the field. Jezza putting a corner there.
God. So hard to stop on Inters.
Yeah. Obviously, if I miss anything following the certain cars, you guys make sure to.
We normally split the pack, don't we? You normally do the top 10, and I usually do the bottom.
Oh, there's more contact there between Recycler and Felix.
But the top 5 actually have all broken a second off each other.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on this Recycler, Aldrich, Felix battle because they're very, very close to each other. Recycler is going to go a little bit deep here. Will Aldrich be able to get a move going because he's going to have a nicer run? No DRS, of course, remember, because it's wet, so it's all pure pace. Aldrich is going to make a move to the outside. Hutamari has retired.
Hutamari, and it's a virtual safety car.
Virtual. Just as Aldrich was about to make the move, and everyone slammed on the brakes on exit. A bit of contact. I wonder if we're going to get a 10-second from anyone there. Everyone slammed on the brakes coming out of that corner.
Got 2 penalties so far for CD and Shiny.
Yeah. Let's see, 10-second penalty for a collision with Manda.
And Shiny gets another 10 seconds. So Shiny on lap 2 already has 20 seconds worth of penalties.
Of course, we're going to keep an eye when the virtual safety car ends. Does anyone make the mistake of going a little bit too early? It's hard to stay under that virtual safety car delta.
Yeah, especially with it being in a street track.
Oh, and there's been immediately a collision. Felix straight into the back of Recycler. Recycler was slow on the throttle. Felix got... Oh, the Sauber's got clipped on the inside as well. And then Mercedes got to the outside wall.
Down Shiny.
Oh, man. That's all just because Recycler got touched by Felix. Recycler was slow onto the accelerator, but Felix just fully rear-ended him. That will certainly
up and down the grid here.
Yeah, that will certainly be investigated after the race.
All the way.
The front, there's nothing to look at up the front because all these guys have pulled away from each other.
Levish and Carly go wheel to wheel through the final couple of corners. That is a very brave move from Felix. not Felix, sorry, Levish.
We're going to keep our eye on CMS. He's going to just run a little bit wide. He slows down to not get a warning. Oh, but the Ferrari went wide, and CMS is going to sneak out the inside. Not quite, not quite.
Euros Recycler go wheel to wheel.
Yeah, that compromised Recycler.
So Euros brakes a little bit earlier and hoping that Recycler maybe goes into all, but he does actually end up keeping the lead.
What's very interesting, right?
On these two.
I just want to mention this real quick because I've noticed in it, and I want to see if a commentator curse it, but you notice the top 10 is not the usual, or the top 5 is not the usual suspects, and a couple of the usual suspects are struggling. I wonder if maybe some of the drivers now, like Jezza and Ulrich and Killercorn, are actually better in the wet than they are in the dry.
It's definitely looking like that
because the gap that some of these guys, the gap that some of these guys are pulling is quite large. I would have thought. I just saw Levish and GT get together there into that hairpin. Keep an eye on that hairpin.
Carla brake hard again, misses the apex, goes wide, allows CMAS to come through. But Shiny does come into the pits to retire, so we are on lap 3. Yeah. We've got 2 retirees already.
Very unfortunate for Shiny.
But yeah, if you cast your mind back to Zandvoort, where it started off being wet
and went dry, yeah. I wonder if it will go dry at some point. I'm not sure. Obviously, as commentators, we can't see the weather forecast like the drivers can, so we have no idea what is coming up or how it's gonna change.
Especially hard to see at nighttime because obviously you can't see the clouds.
Yeah.
Whereas on some tracks, when it's racing during the day and it's wet, you can normally kind of suggest if it's going to ease up, depending on...
Yeah, because you'll see it start to clear.
The sky looks.
But not in the dark. Well, we'll see. I'm going to keep an eye on Ulrich, who is catching Jezza, who has a penalty, a couple of penalties. Euros, he's got himself a 3-second penalty as well.
Carlo's really struggling on these intermediates.
Yeah,
they're just having to brake so much harder.
Yeah. Euros, who is normally quite a strong contender for the top 5, is in 12th and has a penalty. He's struggling, although Ikala is dropping. What's happened to Ikala there?
Ikala hit the back of Euros. I'm not sure what happened for that to happen, because I was on board with Euros at the time.
Yeah. Very
I've been told from Arkman that the rain should end near the end. I don't know how he knows that.
Maybe he's watching one of the drivers' POVs. Obviously, we don't have a driver's POV.
We don't. But apparently the rain should at least ease up. Whether we'll stay on inters is another question. It's looking likely. Especially with it looks like it's not easing off.
Kufta has caught back up to dark side, by the way. I wonder if Kufta will eventually take the lead here, but they have a large gap to Killer. But Killer doing a great job, still 2 seconds ahead of Jezza. He's kind of in no man's land, but I mean, sometimes you want to be in no man's land, especially if you're going to be in no man's land on a podium.
Do, yeah.
No man's land isn't so bad.
Is a virtue.
Yeah, no man's land isn't so bad if you're holding a trophy at the end. We've got a yellow, sector 3.
I think it's Pixel. Yeah, Pixel comes into the pits very slowly.
Okay. Oh, he's
I don't know.
Oh, he's really slow. I don't know if he knows where the pit entry line is. Fair enough. Listen,
quite further down.
It's scary. It's scary going into the pits if you don't know for the first time.
You didn't let me down, man. You're fine.
After I got my 10-second penalty in the Netherlands, the race before this, I was entering the pit lane here very slowly. I was doing a bit of a Polaris pit entry myself.
Like once you get around that corner, it does actually come up really fast.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's a lovely move from Ulrich. Whoa! To send it there is incredible. Ulrich just did a brilliant move. Wow. That was actually a brilliant move, but he's gonna get taken back. I think he's in a battery. There goes Simon said, oh no, he's turned it too early. He's made contact with Jezza after a brilliant move. He damn near killed him. Wow, okay. If anyone didn't see that on Cody's stream, you will have to go rewatch that move from Ulrich there on lap 5. That was
Oh,
that was
got
a
a
brilliant move. I would have never even attempted that. Brilliant
slow
move.
car, and it's actually Dave Dyke.
We're going
With
through
Dave
the
Dyke
order a
also
little bit.
struggling. Oh my god, him and Akala are banging wheels.
Yeah, I saw
Akala
that for a
just
second.
bounce into the barrier.
We're gonna come back up and see if Jezza can take revenge on Ulrich, because the gap's not gone. Kufta is very close to Darkside. Actually, I'm gonna watch Kufta and Darkside,
Dave Dyke does
because I
come
think
into
a
the
move has
pit.
got to be done.
Levish back up to 7th after dropping down so many places off the start. I can't actually remember where he dropped down to.
Kufta's being very sensible, I think. Kufta is, he's not trying to make any devilish moves or anything.
I mean, him and Darkside are clear from Killercon,
Yeah.
so if they can just play it sensible and not basically hold each other up, they should be okay until the first pit stops. GT bumps into Levish, making him almost go into the barrier.
Yeah, I was about to say, Jezza has dropped off quite a bit off of Ulrich, and Felix is gaining on Jezza. I wonder if Jezza is starting to struggle on some worn inters, if maybe he's struggling on the worn inters.
Oh, got
a yellow flag somewhere, but I don't think it's event.
Flag in sector 2. It was further back between Manda, CD, and Akala, I think.
Okay. Gotta keep
Not
an
sure if one
eye
of them just
on-
got loose or something.
What
As we
I'm
stay on
intrigued to
board,
see is I'm intrigued to see that Levish cleared GT, but he is not gaining on Felix.
He isn't. So maybe
I wonder now how
Maybe
the
he's not
how
as
the wear is
confident.
doing, because it's definitely a 2-stop on soft and medium, but we don't know what it is on inters.
actually on Tuesday we did a 1-stop the leaders, and we
Right.
had quite a few safety cars.
Right.
So I mean there was some people that did a 4 or 5 stops because they just kept crashing. But oh my god, GT.
GT,
Back
that was
that
a
corner.
horrible, yeah, it was a horrible take of that corner, but
But yeah, definitely with these intermediates, it will surely be a 1-stop. So maybe that's McLaren's strategy, actually. Maybe they're just backing off so that if there's
they're
some
not
sort of
pushing as
safety
much.
car, they won't have to double stack.
Has the rain stopped? Go on board with someone.
Yeah, I'm on board with GT now, who is looking very loose through that section.
I think the
can't
rain has
see any
stopped.
rain, but I don't know if it's because that section was very covered. So as we go through Sector 2 now, we'll probably get a better understanding. But Arkman is kind of catching Killer, from what I've been told.
Okay.
And it looks
well,
like he has. He's almost broken that 1 second mark. And
I'm
he
on
hacks
board
that
with
corner
Felix
again.
right now in the third sector, very open. It is not raining anymore. It is definitely not
And there
raining
is
anymore.
some sort of, obviously it's not dry yet. It'll still be probably greasy, but there's some clean line forming.
Now remember, everyone watching who is in the race, do not pit onto hards when this goes dry. Hards are banned.
I would say I feel like we shouldn't have to keep reminding people, but I think we still do.
Somebody will pit onto the hards.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get back off board here. And
Has
keep
anyone
an eye on this race.
Nope.
Oh!
Everyone is still on intermediate.
Jezza had a big old slide through the final corner, and Felix has got him. But Jezza's gonna sneak it up. No, he's not. I think maybe both drivers butchered turn 1 there, but they didn't make contact. Nobody got damaged, so it should be fine.
The rain has definitely stopped.
Yeah.
We see Manda coming into the pit, so will he be the first to blink to go onto dry tyres? I think he is. Oh, he goes on hards.
Ah, well, there you go. Exhibit A.
Oh, Manda.
A couple of guys in the pits there, make sure.
Carla is on mediums. So is CD.
Okay, there you go. So it'll be 2 sets of mediums to the end then, probably, if it stays dry. Yeah, so 2 sets of mediums to the end, I bet. So Felix did get past Jezza. As I said, they both, Jezza made a mistake in the final corner, and
Dave Dyke.
Felix got him. Oh, speeding in the pit lane for Dave, very unlucky. Oh, Polaris spent after him going so slowly in originally to now getting a time.
We got yellow flags. It's a Mercedes of Euros who's just doing donuts as I cut to him.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Mr. Menace does actually overtake because of that.
I will take a look actually at Darkside and Kufta. Are we going to have people come into the pit lane? So Darkside and Kuf stay out. Darkside goes very wide in the final corner because Kufta was
And Dave Dyke gets a 10-second for crossing the pit line on exit.
Aldrich doesn't. Killer does it, but Aldrich has gone horribly wide in the final corner. Aldrich almost did a stroll.
Oh, we've got yellow flags. Levish, quickest on tracks. Intermediate, setting the quickest lap.
Interesting,
so
interesting.
The game thinks it's not dry tyres yet.
CMS is in. Okay, interesting. I wonder what he's going to do. We've got Menace Pack coming in. Oh, Menace with a 10-second himself.
Alright, if we just go to the penalties for the time being. Oh my god.
Listen, I'll be fair to them.
13s and 20s.
It is harder than it looks. I'll be fair to them. So now we're on used inters, right? And it's a drying line. And I can tell that some people are struggling. Aldrich doesn't have a front wing. When did this happen? Aldrich is missing the entire
front wing,
right side of his front wing.
He's catching Darkside rapidly.
And he's missing the entire right side of his front wing. All the upward elements on the right-hand side of his car is gone.
Oh, there's an Alpine. Who's that Alpine?
Killer is no longer in there. Oh, Killer's just gone into the wall. He's reversed. Oh my god, he's reversed. The
Levish,
car spun.
The championship leader.
GT
goes wheel to wheel.
There's a Haas spin in the background. They're
oh my
all in
god.
the wall together. GT's in the wall. Levis is in the wall. Oh
Chaos
my
for P7 and 8 on lap 9.
Oh no, that's gone horrible for everyone. I think it's dry. They need a pit. It's dry. Oh, there's so much contact up the road. Lapped cars with contact.
Cooper stays out. Darkside stays out. Aldrich comes in. Felix comes in.
I think the Inters are dead and they're driving on a dry line. I think they're just losing it because it's dry. Although it doesn't look dry in Sector 1.
Oh, we see the Aston Martin of CMS spun round again into the hairpin.
Kufta's pulled a big gap to Darkside. Darkside, a big gap to Felix. Felix, big gap to Jezza.
It may be dry, and I don't know if this is just down to drivability, so I'm not having a dig at CMS, but they seem to be struggling to get grip.
On the dry tires?
Yeah.
So we're
like
in
they're having
kind of
to
a limbo
redline the
now.
gears just to keep the traction.
So we're in kind of a limbo right now where it's not dry and it's not really Inters.
And Euros, going into the Singapore sling, Euros had trouble stopping. So again, I don't know if he's just carrying too much speed. So the crossover is very marginal.
Aldrich is out on mediums and he is struggling. I actually don't know what the right call is here, but we're going to stay on board with Killer, I think, because he's trying to make a move on Jezza.
We see a Ferrari, I guess
Jezza's
it's
so loose.
Carla. Oh no, it's Manda.
Oh, they're both so
Again,
loose through all these corners.
Struggling to get the grip. I'm kind of torn whether it's dries or not.
I tell you
I don't think it is.
I'm glad I was in my race and not in this race.
I think it's still intermediates. I think it'll be intermediates for like another couple of laps.
Wow.
Because those on the dry tyres
are struggling.
Just can't get the grip coming out of the corner.
But those on the used Inters are damn near going backwards into every corner. It's literally the perfect cutover, and Killer's in. Killer has boxed. Manda sped into the pit lane again. Killer has not sped into the pit lane.
So currently we've only got 5 people who don't have penalties.
Recycler, he's gone over the line on pit entry. That'll be a track limits for sure. Let's see, Aldrich is making moves now again.
I'd say those intermediate runners, especially those who are leading, will definitely come in if there's a safety car, because they're not exactly losing time to those around them. They're on intermediates.
I was going to say
Aldrich, who is actually on the...
I was going to say he doesn't look terrible, but then he did that turn 1 and butchered it.
Recycler comes into the pits, or comes out of the pits, sorry.
So what are the... Oh, man.
Oh, we've had Manda DNF. Manda's DNF.
Manda's DNF. It's because he's had too many drive penalties, I think, for speed in the pit lane. Virtual.
And that's the virtual safety car.
So surely we have Koof and Darkside and Felix come in.
It would be the smart choice.
Jezza, Aldrich, but are they gonna go? Are they gonna go
Darkseid
drive?
actually spun.
Darkseid spun.
Darkseid spun, yeah.
CD got 10 seconds for corner. 10 seconds.
Coming through turn 14, Darkseid just lost the car on exit.
CD sped in the pit. Oh, sped under the safety car. He's got to drive through.
What are these leaders going to do? Kufra comes in. CD retires.
Surely Kufta, yeah, Kufta's in. Felix,
And
speeding on a virtual safety car.
Finishes the virtual safety car. Darkseid stays out.
Darkseid stays out. Felix sped under the safety car, so he's got to drive through. Out of P3. CD's
Felix
gone
stays out.
session. Jez is in.
Jezza comes in. So Kufra is actually leading the dry runners.
Yep.
Oh, there was a Red Bull facing the pit wall. Not even in the pit lane. It was facing the actual pit wall itself. Don't know how.
We have to keep an eye. I'm going to keep an eye on Kufta for just one lap.
Yeah.
I want to see how he handles it because we still don't even really know what tires are the right tires. We're going to go on board.
Comes in again. I'm assuming that's to change well, not to change, to serve a penalty. Pixel retires. We've had 6 retirees so far on lap 11. That's almost one retiree every 2 laps.
God. So much slide.
GT go wheel to wheel down the main straight. Okay, GT. I don't know what that was for. A complete unnecessary wheel bump, if you ask me, but we'll see if you have a defense to it.
This is probably the first time I've ever seen where the track is both not dry and not wet.
The Alpine. Is that an Alpine? Or is it? Okay. I don't know what happened there. There was a car off in Sector 2. I mean, if Darkseid was to pit now, he'd still come out at least behind Felix.
Yeah, maybe ahead of
Because you're looking at about a 20-second pit stop.
Oh, Felix is in. Okay. Darkseid, the last of the intermediate runners.
Still leads.
Still leads because it's not dry or wet.
Got a yellow flag, and it's the Haas of Recycler, who, as we say, looks like he was doing well. Does actually spin through the hairpin.
Darkseid seems really strong still. Oh no! Oh my god, what a catch! Oh my god, what a catch! As I said that, he nearly full spun. Oh my, okay. I'll keep my mouth shut. Sorry about that, Darkseid. I almost commentator curse you into a barrier. We get back on
got
to
a three-way fight for P5 between Jezza, Killer, and Levish.
Oh no, you don't, because Jezza's just ate that barrier.
Oh.
Jezza went straight on into the barrier.
And he's missing his left end plate.
I'm looking through the order. Recycler's got no wing either. The Sauber has no end plates.
Darkseid has managed to pull out a 20-second gap to Koof, so if he was to pit now, he should come out level pegging.
I think Koof is gaining though. Finally now I think it is the time to switch over. It's drier than it is wet. Oh, Darkseid almost spins again. Surely Darkseid is coming into the pit now. There's no universe where I see him staying out. He stayed out!
He's staying out, yeah. I mean, he had... From what you say, if he did spin, he didn't actually lose that much time. He's still 20.5 seconds
well,
in front.
Kufta's better make it to the corner where he did spin, so now we're going to see how much time he really lost. There you go, look at that. 2 seconds he lost in that spin. That's how long we had to wait for the interval to get corrected, because he spun way up the road. But he lost 2 seconds in that spin.
And he's gaining it all back.
He is! Through Sector 1? Oh man, I don't know what I would be lost.
Levish hit the wall coming through turn 18.
Felix, by the way, who pit. Remember when Felix pit? That was the Serva drive-through. He's still on inters as well. I didn't even notice that he is still on his inters. I need to take a look at the tires. Yeah, they're both on 13 lap old
Yeah,
Inders
they are.
still.
Let's see, if you keep it on the if you keep the detail on the penalties, I'll keep them on the tires.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone has 3 seconds, and then you've got GT with 9. Jez has dropped all the way down to 9. Oh, he's in 10th now. He's in the pit lane.
Oh,
What a
CMS
shame.
retires. That's a full safety car. So Darkside will have to come in now.
Surely he pits for dries now. Is
It's
it
kind of
dry
like the
though?
only...
Is it dry though?
Honestly, I'm so glad we're not in their situation
Oh
because
my god, I don't even know if it's dry. They haven't enabled DRS. So is it even dry? Because Darkseid loses time in the final sector, but then gains it all back in the first sector. So is it dry in the final sector, wet in the first sector?
Go on board with Darkside. Darkside stays out.
Darkseid stays out! He didn't even pit for fresh inters.
And he almost bins it coming out of the final corner.
Oh, I feel like that's a mistake. I mean, he's 20 seconds in the lead. What do we have to criticize him? He seemed in control the whole time, but
that's going to come right back down though. Because he's now behind the safety car.
That is going to hurt him, I think. Oh, and he spun, and he full spun. Oh my god. He almost added on to the safety car's time by putting in the barrier.
Oh.
He should have pit. I think he should have pit. Surely onto dries.
So the final intermediate runner is leading this race.
It is dry.
And we are pretty much halfway through.
This has been one of the most intriguing
Freedom pits for fresh mediums. Aldrich pits for fresh mediums. Killer pits for fresh mediums.
I have a feeling
Levish
the rest of the field will surely pit. Euros is in, yep. GT is in. Oh, GT's out. GT's back in. Menace also messed up.
Everyone's thinking that it's going to be dry to the end. I mean, Darkside can pit and still come out second.
Yeah. Which he surely will. Even if he thinks it still inters, right, you should pit for fresh inters. Even if you still think it's inters, you should pit for fresh ones. Always take the free pit stop when you get the opportunity. Surely we will see him come in at the end of this pit lane, or at the end of this lap.
He's gonna have to have one hell of a safety car restart if he stays on the mediums.
He is in. He's coming in. He's coming in. Yeah.
It's about time.
I thought so. He's only gonna lose one position.
Comes in as well.
Wow.
So Darkside still leads this race.
Why is
after that strategy call to stay out on inters, despite there being a dry line? He's
Kufta on 0 lap old mediums pit again.
Oh, Darkside pits on fresh inters. Darkside pits on fresh inters.
Whoa.
So we're sat here thinking, okay, no, he's gonna come on to dry tires just like everyone else. But no.
He's gone right up to the exit. And he's on the fresh inters. I don't know. I don't know what anything's going on. If Darkside wins this race, he is the greatest strategic mind of our generation. It's dry! There's no way inters are the right choice! But it's not dry! It's not dry and it's dry! What's going on? What is going on?
I would say the game normally tells you when it's for when it's suitable dry tires because the DRS is enabled, but it isn't yet.
I have never seen a track like this. I've never been so unsure on what is the right choice.
So in a race where tire degradation is normally so high, you have to make 2 or 3 pit stops, and it started off wet, rain eased off by lap 5, we still have 3 separate tire compounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
On lap 16 of 31, we're exactly halfway through.
And it can't be dry. It's simply It simply cannot be wet still.
So, okay, so I've just been told that Shiny Stream still set a full rain race. Because that's how Arkman's been getting his info, I've just been told. He's been watching Shiny Stream. But Shiny is now DNF'd. So,
DRS
I don't know
has
whether
not
the
been
game
enabled.
has updated. No one's catching, though. No one's actually catching the safety car.
DRS has not been enabled, but it's not been raining for like 10 laps.
I'm so confused with this game.
Are we getting a graphical bug? Is it raining still for the drivers? Because we don't have a perspective of the drivers, but it's not been raining for laps for us.
I see no raindrops coming down.
No,
whatsoever.
and there haven't been for like 10 laps. But surely it's still wet. But only for Darkseid. Darkseid is the only one who can still see the wet. I've just been told that it's for them. It's obviously because a couple of them are in the chat as well. For them, it's also not raining, but the track is still wet. I'm pretty sure DRS hasn't been enabled. People are asking if DRS has been. I didn't see it.
I haven't seen it pop up yet.
I'm for sure I would have mentioned it if it came up. Oh my god, Darkseid! Oh my. Darkseid almost got disqualified. Oh my god, Darkseid almost got disqualified. Do not
overtake the safety car, Darkseid.
Darkseid, if you could hear me, do not risk that again.
You do not want to mess up this strategy more than you already have, potentially.
The frame you overtake the safety car, you get disqualified. It doesn't give you even 1 second to react. If you get in front of it, you are done immediately. That was... Oh, Darkseid's keeping us entertained while under the safety car. But wow, I mean, I genuinely don't know who's going to win this race.
I would say it's anyone's game, but from what we've seen, it could only be Darkseid that's in contention because he seems to be the only one that thinks it's going to be wet.
Yeah, Koof's talking to me. Koof's been talking to me. He doesn't have rain. He does not have rain at all.
Safety car is in this lap, so Darkseid's going to want to get away very quickly.
I mean, here we go. This is okay. He
slowed right down.
He has to let the safety car go down the road a bit, I suppose.
But it's only going to be a 5-car restart because no one else.
He's getting throttle limited by the safety car. He needs to give the safety car more gap. This might be the first time Darkseid ever has restarted a safety car because he's not too sure. He needs to give the safety car more give.
If we go on board with Koof to see if he can actually stay with Darkseid.
He's getting throttled by the safety car. Is that going to cause a big old pile-up? It is causing a bit of a pile-up. Ooh!
Oh my god, we go side by side down.
Here we go into turn 1. And that's a crazy move from Killer. He's got a penalty for it. He's going for another move. He spun Felix.
They could leverage.
Eldritch has gone around the outside. They're 3 wide. Who cares about Darkseid pulling away? Oh, they're going to go touch again. Killer went for 2 ridiculous moves off the safety car restart. Surely Levish will get the job done. They're going to be using all their battery down the inside. Let's see what Levish can do. Oh, Killer's turned early and just made side contact. I think Killer did not want to give him even an inch. But Killer's gone down the inside again. Surely he'll yield for the Surely he'll yield.
He's not wanted to give that position up, is Levish.
Okay, Killer has yielded. Darkseid,
you wouldn't if you were in his situation.
Darkseid and Koof 1 second off, but then 1 second to Aldrich. He's not pulled away. My god, this has been exciting. Koof is flashing.
Darkseid is flirting with that 1 second mark because he drops down to 7/10, goes back up to 1.1.
Wait, I've just discovered something. Darkseid's rain light is on. Oh, GT's retired.
I've done a virtual.
What's happened to GT there? Oh, he's in the outside wall. He must have slid going into the hairpin on the outside. But I've just noticed something funny. Darkseid's rain light is on, right? I think in this game, the rain light is tied to your tire. I think if you're on Inter tires, even though it's
Goose isn't
dry,
on.
it'll be on because everyone else isn't on. Now they're harvesting, so their harvesting lights are on. But Darkside's rain light was on. I think the rain light is tied to the tire that you're on. I've never seen that before. I never paid attention to that. That's something cool to know, I guess. Felix is going very, very slowly.
DRS is now enabled, so it is dry.
It's dry, and we've got green. So game thinks it's dry now. So will Koof suddenly gain a shitload of time on Darkside?
I think he...
Will it be a magical switch where he's going to start gaining a second a lap? Because it is gone dry now. The track doesn't look much different than it did 5 laps ago, though.
I'm lost for words. But Koof does have DRS on Darkside.
Yeah.
Darkside appears to have more pace, though. Unless he's using battery. I think he might have been, actually.
Surely Darkside was not going to go to the end on these.
I think at this point he's got to commit. Unless there's another full safety car. Because if he was to pit now, he'll
be
out. Yeah.
In between Euros and Akala, probably. But I mean, he's not even losing that much time.
He isn't. I don't even know what to think. And Killer gets a 10-second.
What's the second?
What are we looking at penalties wise?
Well, Killer, who's just driven into the wall, will get one. He is DNFing himself against the walls instead of going into the pit lane, so he will. Yeah, he will probably get a race ban for what I just saw. It's caused the virtual safety car, so yeah.
Full safety car.
No, is it full? I have virtual.
It is a full, yeah.
Okay, so
it says virtual, but if you look on the track map, the safety car's going through turn 3 now.
I'll tell you one penalty. So he did have 26 seconds, but he will be getting a race ban for intentionally causing a safety car by killing himself into the wall instead of coming into the pit lane. So don't worry about his penalties. He'll be getting a fresh one. Aldrich on 3, Levish on 3, Recycler on 6, Euros on 6, Ikala on 6, Menace Pack 9. So, not terrible. The people who had really, really bad penalties
are out. Speaking of those that are out, we have now equalled the amount of DNFs from last year, or last season. We had 10 finishes last time.
And we're going to have 9 this time. And it's not over. Darkside will surely pit.
If I was Darkside, I would come in now, yeah.
Surely Darkside will come in. It's got to be dry.
Obviously, all drivers return to 40% of the racing speed.
Oh, Recycler sped.
So Darkside would benefit more for pitting now.
He's only going to lose the 4 spots.
He would come out behind the McLarens.
Yeah.
Oh, behind the Haas probably of Recycler, who now gets a drive-through.
So he won't have to worry about the Haas because the Haas is going to do drive-throughs.
But you can't do them under a full safety car.
Yeah, you can't. So Darkside is coming out on brand new softs. This race has yet to show us the interesting part. Believe it or not, I have a feeling the interesting part has not yet come.
Oh, Darkside!
No!
Darkside gets a 10-second
on exit! Oh no! Darkside pit again! Pit again, serve the penalty! Oh no, Darkside! Oh man.
I would say we're gonna have an 8-lap shootout for the win, but it's gonna be settled on penalties as always.
Yeah. And what's crazy is I think Darkside's not gonna be in it at all. Darkside's not gonna be in the conversation at all. Unless he pits again, I have a feeling he can pit again onto new softs. And go again. And just serve the penalty. I know he's going to lose another position, but he has to. He's got to get rid of that penalty.
If he wants, if he wants to be in the running, I believe. I assume he only has 10 seconds.
Yeah, he only has 10. Yeah, he only has 1. Yeah, he only has 10 seconds. To be honest,
Because
he's been flawless otherwise. I doubt he has any warnings.
If I have a quick look, because if you cross the pit line, I don't think that's a penalty. You can get removed.
No, I don't think so either. None of us did it in gold, so I'm not sure. Surely he'll pit again, serve that penalty. He's not serving the penalty. Oh, I think he should have came in and served that penalty. Oh my god! It's been drama from start to end, but I don't even think we've seen that much racing.
No, we haven't. The only overtakes people have done is because people have spun or pits.
Yeah. Although, I have to say, Ulrich did a stunning run over there. I want everyone to see that overtake he did on lap 5. It was a stunning overtake into the hairpin. It was beautiful.
The reason Darkside has a 10 seconds because he's already had a warning for crossing the pit exit.
Oh, and he crossed the pit exit again.
Yeah.
Oh man, and that's definitely not. You're definitely not able to get rid of that. Them's the rules, unfortunately. It's strict. Strict on the pit lane, strict on the track limits. Strict all round for maximum realism.
When he has the only buffer he has has no track limits.
Yeah.
So if he can be a little bit aggressive and eke out a potential 7-second gap to, say, Aldrich, because he's the closest one to the leader, he should be okay.
A 7-second gap in 9 laps is asking for a lot. Darkside has been quick today, but
it's gonna have to be almost 8/10 a lap.
He's gonna have to be doing some gold times. I think a gold driver could pull a second a lap on these people, but I don't think, you know.
You always hit the wall.
I don't know if Darkside is a second a lap in him.
I mean, he's on brand new softs, for one, and everyone else in front of him is on 7-lap or mediums.
Yeah.
And mediums can only realistically go maybe 12 laps before you start to lose grip.
Either way, like I genuinely just the up and down it's been an incredible race to watch.
I think he's gonna. I mean, if I was him, I'd get one of McLaren's pits.
Whoa, Levish. Why is Levish in?
What? How many penalties does he have?
3 seconds. That's not a penalty he can get rid of.
He'll be paying for new softs. So
that is, I do not think that is the correct decision. I'm not sure what he was thinking. I mean, it makes Darkside's job a little bit easier, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Darkside's hoping the rest of the field goes into the pit lane.
He's up to 4th, which means he's only got one driver in front of him with a penalty.
Yeah. Felix again, by the way. Felix is one of the best for penalties. He seems to just never get them. I think Felix is because he's been here a long time. He's been in this league a very long time. Not in silver, obviously, because it's only existed for 2 seasons, but he's been into this league for a long time. He knows the rules. He rarely gets penalties. Now, to be fair, when he does get penalties, he gets 15 of them and DNFs. But the 99% of the time,
it's all or nothing for Felix.
It's all or nothing for Felix, but the majority of the time, here he is. He's going to get P2 because he's got no penalties. Felix has just been, he's always seems to be flawless in these races. But when it goes bad for him, it goes bad for him. I've never seen Felix have a medium race. He either has a great race or a terrible race. Coming through the hairpin again. Nice and clean. Nobody going for any excursions. It should be in this lap because everyone's here. I'm assuming we will have safety car
know
in
at this
lap.
corner. Yep, there we go.
There you go.
If it doesn't tell you on this straight or going into this corner, it won't be in this lap.
Yeah. So here we go. It's Kufta's to win. Kufra does to win. Kuf, all you have to do is not make any mistakes.
Felix not to take him out.
Yeah, I think Aldrich is going to want to try get ahead and pull a gap. So Aldrich might be risky. Felix, I don't think is going to try to do anything risky because he is in the box seat for a very easy P2.
I mean, if Kufra wins and Felix second, Kufra will actually jump Felix in the standings up to second.
Oh, wow. So maybe Felix does want to get a move on.
Kufra's on 41. Felix is on 45.
Horrible start. Oh, I thought Euros was going to take a look. Bad safety car restart for Felix. Bad safety car restart for Darkside. That's not what he wanted if he wants to try eventually pull a gap to everyone. Here we go. 7 laps to the end. And we are in for a thriller. Darkside on softs. Levish on softs. Everyone else used mediums. Penalties are 3 seconds to Aldrich. Yep. 10 seconds for Darkside. 6 for Euros. 6
Menace
for Akala.
On 4. We have Menace on 4 lap softs. Recycler 2 lap softs. Darkside 3 and Levish on 1. So
Recycler, by the way, and Akala, or Euros and Akala, same amount of penalties, so they're racing each other. Recycler is actually going to make a move on Akala, and it's pushed Akala really wide. Akala got scared, but Recycler's going to drive through.
I'm going to keep on
making
this.
Big money moves.
Recycler still has that drive through.
Yeah, Recycler's going to drive through. He made a big move on Akala. That's crazy. Akala's dropped way off the back. But Akala was racing Euros. I mean, Euros has 6. So Euros is not really in the conversation if Levish catches him. He's
Felix
not
is
going
in
to be
a vulnerable position because he doesn't have DRS, but Darkside does, and he hacks that corner, so that will surely be a warning.
I mean, here we go. We've got Recycler in, serving his drive-through. Darkside is dropping off the back of Felix. He's not going to have DRS.
I think he will. Just.
Darkside may be a wizard in the wet, but equal on pace to everyone in the drive.
Oh, he hits the wall.
Is that damage?
He hits the wall coming.
Euros is he's not going to damage, but
no
Euros is going
damage.
to get him. Levish is not going to wait for a second invitation either. Here we go into this corner. Oh, he's tagged them both! Levish tagged both Euros and Darkside. Yeah. But Darkside went for a dive, I think wasn't in the cards.
Levish bumped Euros from what I saw.
He did give the position back, though. He gave the position back, but... Man, that's got Felix breathing nicely now, doesn't it? Darkside, it couldn't have... I mean, it couldn't have ended worse for him, I don't think. Unless he doesn't make it to the end, but he's lost loads of time.
I go on board with Aldrich, actually, battling for the lead on Koof. What's the penalties for Aldrich?
3 seconds.
3 seconds for Aldrich.
Levish making a move on Euros, and it's lovely done, actually. I don't know if Euros really fought it. Euros is deploying. Levish is deploying. He's gonna let him go. Well done from Levish to defend that position. Can Levish
DRS and ERS on Koof. Gives him that buffer to Felix. Let's just hope that he can stay within that.
I'm going to keep my eye on Euros and Levish. Euros, he's not fighting for anything. Oh, Darkside. It's gone from bad to worse for Darkside. He's going to be disappointed with this race after where he was at one point. Leading the race, I think he led the most laps.
I think he did. I think he almost led like start 18? To finish.
18 of the laps.
Oh, it goes a little bit wide, going through turn. What's that? 9.
I think Euros has nothing to gain fighting Levish here, and I think maybe he's just going to hold on to the back of Levish, as Levish is reeling Felix in. Now, of course, they might be teammates, Felix and Levish, but they're also championship rivals. These will not be playing team games with each other.
No.
Jack has left the session, which was interesting. A spectator is gone.
I mean, Levish is 52 points in the lead.
I cut to Menace there as he spins in turn 1. That's what the yellow is, by the way. But here we go. Will Aldrich make any moves, or is he going to hold onto Koof and hopefully Koof builds him a 3-second gap? Because it is building.
It is. If I was Aldrich, and God, heaven forbid, I'm never.
Yeah.
He should stay within DRS on Koof.
Yes. I think it's wise for Aldrich to just hold on and get a very comfortable... Oh, no,
Koof gets a 3-second.
Oh, no, okay, never mind. Now it's on. Now it is on. Felix, if he can
Felix
keep
has
in
one
there,
hand on the trophy.
He has one hand on the trophy. He just has to not lose much more time. But I think Levish is not going to let him have it easy. I think Levish is going to go for it. He certainly is. But will Levish drag Felix back into the 3-second gap?
I mean, team games should be a thing in McLaren.
Now, here's the thing. Will Aldrich fight Koof now? And will that even bring Levish more into the conversation?
Oh my God, I don't know.
Because it's got even more exciting. And I've just now noticed, I don't know how long this has been, but neither of the front...
He's gone for the move!
He's gone for the move! He's got the overtake! He's actually done it! He's got the RS2! And Aldrich has completed the move in the hairpin again! He's got no end play, but it doesn't matter. Another insane move from Aldrich. That was a very aggressive. I think it's fair though. He didn't push him into the wall or anything. Got his elbows out, but that's kind of a beautiful move.
2.8 seconds between Aldrich and Felix. Or sorry, over 3-second mark. So
I have a feeling
like this. Yeah. It should be Aldrich's win.
I have a feeling Koof is not going to let that one slide though, and Aldrich is going really wide. That's going to bring Koof straight back into it. Yellows, we got a Haas recycler spun again.
It is recycler, yeah.
Here comes Koof though. He's not going to let that one slide.
Koof having less battery than Aldrich. Aldrich is using battery to defend.
No, he's not going to make the move. Aldrich maintains the race lead.
With 3 laps to go. Oh my God, I can't watch. I want to have a look at how many warnings Felix has for track limits, but I don't want to miss anything that happens.
Yeah. We've got potential for a screaming finish to this one. It's going to be cinema.
If we've got any spectators that were racing, still watching, because someone checked to see how many warnings Felix has.
He is building a gap. I think Aldrich has potential to break the 1-second gap here. If Aldrich pulls this win off after the brilliant move he did on lap 5 and the brilliant move he did to overtake Koof, this will be a spectacular one. This will be a shining example of what he's capable of if he locks in.
Felix is just out of that 3-second mark.
And Levish is not really catching, although he is the fastest man on track. He needs to be faster.
He does. So there's what, 2.5. It's 3.2 seconds between Aldrich and Felix.
Koof again gained a lot in Sector 1. It's going to put Aldrich under pressure.
He's got to attack here. He's got to attack, and Aldrich has to do some...
And Koof is going to make the move.
Defense.
There we go, down the inside, and it's job done. Job easily done. Will Aldrich have anything to say about it? I mean, Levish has nothing to say about it. The 2 cars up the road fighting, and Levish is not getting... Levish is actually harvesting right now. Felix is still in the conversation. Felix is still in this conversation for the win, don't forget. No penalties for Felix.
I've put the gap to leader, and it's under 3 seconds for Felix.
Felix could still win this from 4th.
If he just stays within DRS of his teammate, it's now down to 2.7.
Yeah, because Koof and Ulrich are going slow.
Oh my God!
If they
Felix
battle,
is going to get the win on merit.
If they battle, this is all Felix's race. If they battle, no mistakes, Felix. To the end.
Now.
No mistakes, Felix. To the end. You've got this one in the bag. Stay by your teammate. No track limits, Felix.
Down to 2.5.
We're going to keep an eye on Koof, obviously, and Ulrich. Koof, fastest man on track right now. Everyone is absolutely pushing at the end. It's no hold back at all. Ulrich again, he's slower in the first sector than Koof is. That's a big, big gap going into this straight. I don't think Ulrich is going to have the battery to get him. Here we go, though. Felix, of course, also has DRS on his teammate.
He's got 20% more battery than Koof.
He's not got the move done, though. Ulrich, if Ulrich wants to win this race, he has to be better through the first sector. He has to overtake on the last lap through that first sector. He's got no choice. That's where the money is going to be made. But here we go. Felix still within DRS of Levish, and Levish still catching.
It's 2.5 now. We've got people in Discord saying it's an absolute cinema ending, and can't agree more.
It is going to go down to the line. This is the only race that genuinely could go 3 different ways at the end here. If Koof somehow pulls the gap, he wins. If Ulrich overtakes him and pulls the gap, he wins. And if Felix stays within it, no penalties, he wins. To the end, onto the final lap. Kufra coming around the final corner. God. Here we go, final lap. This is where the game is won. Felix dropping back a little bit on his teammate into Sector 1. Ulrich again.
He's playing very dangerous with those white lines.
Ulrich, he didn't lose as much time this time, though. Ulrich is closer. Does he have the battery for the move? Out of the corner, onto the straight.
Got 70%, Coop has 30.
The move will not be done. The move will not be done, and Ulrich has gone wide. That's going to be another warning. You don't want to get 6 seconds of penalties now, Ulrich. Keep it together. I'd say take your P3. Maybe P2 if Felix makes a mistake.
2.7 to Felix.
Koof is looking to win this on gap alone. We're going to go gap to leader. Put that gap to leader on. Felix needs to keep it
Felix
under 3.
Felix has broke a second. He's lost a second. Well, he's out of that 1 second mark, I think, to Levish.
You're right. Felix does not have DRS. Koof, he cut that corner a little bit. That's going to be another warning. 2.7, 2.8. Is Felix going to lose it on the final lap? Does Koof have it in him to win? Ulrich is right there. It's going to be Koof over the line in first, but is he going to win it first? God. Felix has dropped down past 3. He's gained 3 again.
Oh my God.
We're going to keep an eye on it.
It's going to come down to the line.
Koof on the line. Ulrich almost got him on the line. Did Felix get him? Felix on a 3 second.
No.
Felix on a 3 second on the final corner. He got a 3 second on the line.
Felix,
he got 3 on the line. He got 3 on the line. Ulrich almost won the race in the final corner.
All you had to do, Felix.
All he had to do was keep it together. Oh no, he got it on the line. On the line. Oh my God. Oh man, and Koof has been gifted this victory.
Oh my God.
Ulrich almost got him. Look at the gap. 1/10 was the gap on the line. Absolutely incredible. Wow. On the line, it was decided. Even afterwards, Ulrich's AI is actually in front of Koof's AI. That's how much he had more speed over the line than Koof did.
Ulrich started P18 at P16, sorry.
If the start finish line was 10 meters further away, Ulrich would have won this race.
Oh my God.
That was incredible. That was incredible. And Felix will be kicking himself to have lost that on the line.
I would say it's a throw from Felix.
Yeah.
He had such a good race.
Felix is to win. Wow.
And
well done to Koof.
On track.
I mean, Koof made him Koof was putting that pressure on him because Koof was flying at the end. Felix almost had to cut the corner to keep within that 3 seconds.
He did.
Oh, but it's cost him. On the line, by the way. He extended on exit to get that penalty. That is... Wow. Wow. A brilliant drive from Koof. I mean, Ulrich almost had him as well. What a drive from Ulrich. I almost forgot. Levish has ended up P3. I don't know how he's managed that. Levish extends in the championship.
Yeah, so obviously that's 15 points for Levish, pushing him up to 113 points in the standings, and his teammate in fourth.
Oh wow!
Only gets 12, so he's on 57 points. So there's almost a 50-point gap between teammates.
That was incredible. I mean, I almost want to go rewatch it. Wait. Oh no, we're getting services. Did anyone get a clip of the final standings? I mean, I have it. I have obviously got it recorded. Why are we what's going on here? What's this? Why are we...
Oh my god, I don't think I've actually been...
Have I full disconnected? I didn't even give you guys the lovely rundown at the end like I normally do. Who came first, who came second, who came third. I'm sure it was on my screen. I'm shell shocked from that. An incredible... Just an incredible drive. An incredible drive.
Oh.
That was spectacular. And...
I think we've had a race that exciting in 2 seasons.
I genuinely think I might need to rewatch it myself. I don't think I saw everything that I saw. You know what I mean? Like I don't think I got to really enjoy that race as much as I should have. That was incredible, incredible. Wow.
But stupidly, I don't know if I managed to cut to Felix in time before he got the penalty, so I don't even know how close he was to over the line.
He genuinely cut the corner on the line. Like, on the finish line. I don't even know what to think. Wow. Wow. Anyway, I don't want to spend too long out here at the end just sitting in a menu. Just have the video go extra long just staring at the menu, but I mean, there's so much to talk about. If you haven't got into the Discord already, you should join the Discord if you haven't. Go have a look at what people are talking about. Talk about it in the Discord. I mean, it's been brilliant. It was a brilliant watch. It was 4 cars were within 3 seconds of each other at the end. And
yeah,
3 people
win,
had a chance to win that race at the end. And that, wow. What a brilliant race.
Looking for the win, but
what a brilliant race. I'm actually gonna go rewatch it. The moment the stream is over, I'm pulling it back up and I'm rewatching it. Of course, before we go though, if you didn't see, make sure to go check Cody's perspective. He will have seen things that I haven't seen. It is on Twitch. It's in the Discord. Links are in the Discord, of course. There's my invite to a WRL race I have to do. I've got to go, but thank you everyone for joining us. Oh, Felix said in the Discord he could hear us talking, so we were putting pressure on him by talking about not making a mistake. Oh, Felix, I'm so sorry. It was brilliant though. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful race. Congratulations to the top 3. Obviously, Koof a brilliant drive. Levish in the end getting P3, and Ulrich. Ulrich damn near took it on the line. That was cinema as well. But brilliant from Koof. A brilliant drive. I did say I hope he does well today. Turns out he won. Commentators curse, but in reverse a little bit.
Winning from pole actually.
But yeah. I mean, beautiful. And thank you everyone for joining us. I do have to go though. Thank you very much.
On Twitch as well. Till next week for...
Do enjoy.
Hopefully be another exciting one.
Yes, please do join us next week. Anyway, thank you all. Goodbye.